Everyone, I am Monica from IELTS 9. So here I will be doing full reading test with you. You also do it with me because I will be showing you full paragraph along with questions. So there is no need to get PDF and all. So I will just follow the time limit, that is 60 minutes, but I will try to finish it within 55 or 56 minutes, but excluding my explanation time, because somewhere you need to understand, that will take time, and somewhere you need to leave the question statement, that is taking time, and somewhere you will saving your time because you have already read all the passage, all the paragraphs while doing a list of headings and which section contains the following information. That homework we have already done for the second and third type of question in reading passages. So somewhere saving time, somewhere wasting time, and somewhere we can understand something relating to the question statement. Okay, just take care of all the things. These are all the strategies, please follow it while doing reading passage 3 and 2 also, but this is reading passage 1. We will start it from reading passage 1. I will show you all the reading passages one by one. Let's start it. Okay, yes, if you want this same video explanation in Hindi, then you can please visit this channel IELTS 9 Hindi. Yes, and I need your support. Please subscribe, like and do comment on this channel. I would be more happy if you buy any like thanks kind of thing is available on my channel. I have just switched on. Okay, so I don't know the actual utilization of that thing. Let's start without wasting time. Now I can see the name of this reading passage is Voyage of Going Beyond the Blue Line 2. Now according to the passage I will be doing it. This is passage 1. Now let's look at the type of questions we have. Now first type of question we have true false not given, and second type of question we have here 8 to 10 questions. I will just show it to you. Second is fill in the blanks, no more than 2 words, and third is answer the questions below, means no more than 2 words, 3 words and all. Okay, and or a number is also there. Okay, now I will start doing my questions with first, that is true false not given. Now again I will just read it. I will start, I will not explain how to do true false not given. So Captain Cook once expected Hawaii might speak another so once expected Hawaii might speak another language of people from other Pacific islands. Captain Cook is the word that will take me to the location. Once expected Hawaii might speak another language of people from other Pacific islands. Okay, let's go to first paragraph. I know in exam you will get a booklet kind of thing, but here I am making video, that's why I will show you questions along with that. So here I will be looking Captain Cook. Captain Cook is here, and Hawaii I will be just Hawaii is also there. One feels a sympathy for Captain Cook. On the day in 1778 he discovered Hawaii. Then on his third expedition to the Pacific, okay, had explored scores of islands across the breadth of the sea. This to the Easter Island. This latest voyage has taken him thousands of miles north from society. Once expected Hawaii might speak another language also, we need to find out. Imagine Cook's surprise then when the native of Hawaii came paddling out on their canoes and greeted him in a familiar tongue, means language. One he had heard on virtually every mote of inhabited land he had visited. Marveling at the ubiquity of this specific language and culture, he later wondered in his journal. Okay, so once expected Hawaii might speak another language of people from other Pacific islands. See here, imagine surprise. He was surprised then when the native of Hawaii came paddling out in their canoes and greeted him in a familiar tongue. So he once expected might speak another language of people from other Pacific island. Imagine Cook's surprise then when the natives of Hawaii came out the back familiar turn one he had virtually he had visited. He was surprising. Imagine Cook's surprise. Then okay, imagine, that is imagination is there. Yes. Imagination is there. when cook will be surprising, when all the people will be talking about same language, but here he was expecting once Hawaii might speak another language of people, but they are talking about surprising kind of thing. So I will be just marking it, indirectly they are calling it, that's why it is true answer is there. Just read it, you can just read it, I will not be explaining it. Second is Captain Cook depicted a number of cultural aspects of Polynesians in his journal. Journal word is here. Okay, depicted a number of cultural aspect of Polynesians in his journal. Okay, marveling at the ubiquity of this specific language and culture, he later wondered in his journal. How shall we account for this nation spreading itself so far over this vast ocean? Depicted a number of cultural aspects of Polynesians in his journal. He later marveling at the ubiquity of this specific language, only language and culture. And here it is saying depicted a number of cultural aspects of Polynesian in his journey. So it is opposite kind of thing he is talking about. Depicted a number of cultural aspects, language and culture in his journal. How shall we account for this nation spreading itself so far vast this ocean? Okay. Third number, Professor Spriggs and his research team went to the Fite to try to find the site of the ancient cemetery. Okay. Now this word and this will take me to the location. So next passage is there, this is there, but I am looking for Professor Spriggs also. His team went to this, try to find the, okay, the discoveries of, no, person name is not here. I can see next paragraph Spriggs, here person's name is there, and sorry, third I am looking for, we have Pacific explorer Professor, so I will not be reading these things. Site, his research team, so here international team excavating the site went to the Fite to try to find the site of the cemetery. Okay, so this is the location of this person and his team. It came to light only by luck. By luck, when they were just doing it, they were excavating the site, it came to light only by luck, a operator digging up soil. So it means here it is wrong. Research team went to Fite to try to find the site of the ancient cemetery. In fact, they are saying it came to light only by luck. Cemetery is also there, it is the oldest cemetery ever found, so I will just mark it false. Fourth number, the Lapita completed a journey of around 2000 miles in a period less than a centenary. Okay, the Lapita completed a journey, so 2000 miles, first I will just look, then I will just try to, Lapita is here, 2000 miles is there in the next paragraph, so I will be just doing it from here. Within the span of few centuries, the Lapita stretched the boundaries of their world from the jungle-clad New Geneva to the loneliest coral outliers of Tonga. At least 2000 miles eastward in the Pacific. Along the way, they explored millions of square miles of this. Okay, within the span of few centuries, but here it is given centenary. So here they are saying within the span of few centuries, not less than a century. Okay, the Lapita completed a journey of around 2000 miles in a period less than a centenary. Okay, century actually is also a word. Jungle, New Geneva, eastward, along the, I don't think so they are talking about exactly the Lapita completed a journey of around 2000 miles in a period of less than a century. Okay, centenary actually. And here also they are talking about Lapita, here a label that drives, this is the question statement, you can see this. I am doing my homework also. Within the Lapita stretched the boundaries of, so no journey kind of thing is not there, so that's why I will just put it not given. Okay. Fifth, the Lapita were the first inhabitants in many Pacific islands. Lapita and Pacific islands uh, uh, stretch the boundaries of their world from this New Geneva. Along the way, they explored millions of square miles of an unknown sea, discovering scores of tropical islands never seen before by human eyes. Vanuatu, New Fiji, and Samoa. Okay, along the way, they explored millions of square miles of an unknown sea, discovering. So, these are Pacific islands actually. The Lapita were the first inhabitants in many Pacific islands. So, they are talking about Lapita only stretched the boundaries from here to here, and along the way they explored millions of square miles of an unknown sea, discovering these tropical islands never seen by human eyes. And what is summarized about? So here they are talking about something different. I don't think so. So here I think this they are talking about Lapita were the first inhabitants in many Pacific islands. Along the way, they explored millions of square miles of an unknown sea, discovering these. It means they were the first persons who were just staying over there. So we can just put true here. 6 number, the unknown pots discovered in this had once been used for cooking. Unknown pots, F that. Okay, now I will be looking for pots in the next paragraph. Here, voyages can be northern islands of their language variants still across the Pacific came from, and their peculiar style of pottery decoration. Okay. Pottery decoration created by pressing a carved stamp into the clay probably had its root in northern Philippines. Okay. The unknown pot discovered had been once used for cooking. Okay. So next paragraph, pots we have got pottery is there but not pots. The F symmetry, the volume of data available, dramatic, the bones of 62 have been uncovered. Archaeologists were the ports is there. Thrilled to discover 6 complete ports. It is an important Spriggs says for its conclusively identify the remains at Lapita. It would be hard for anyone to argue these aren't Lapita when you have. Okay, nothing is given about whether they were used for cooking or not. So not given will be there. 7th, the buried in F8 site was plain as it was without any decoration. So buried word is there, F8 site, plain thing, it was without decoration means no decoration was there. So next one is, no, here they are talking about this word, same kind of word is there. See this, site. It is an important find for its conclusively identifies the remains as Lapita. It would be hard for anyone to argue that these aren't Lapita when you have human bones enshrined inside what is unmistakably a Lapita urn. The buried in F8 site was plain as it was without any decoration, but here it is given human bones enshrined inside what is unmistakably by this. Hard for anyone to argue this were also discovered 6 complete this thing. Okay, remains. It would be hard for anyone to argue these aren't. So I'm not getting properly. State size was plain as it was without decoration, but in previous lines, but that is sure they are talking about this only. In F site was plain as it was without any decoration, but here enshrined kind of thing is there. Would be hard for anyone to argue that these aren't Lapita when you have human bones enshrined inside. So I will be just writing it. So here it is enshrined, something is here they are saying it was plain, so I will just mark it false. Now for first true false not given question, we have covered this first paragraph, second also, B, C, D, E, F. Now we have to read F paragraph, because I am sure only 4-5 paragraphs they have used, then definitely for this we have to find these things in last 3 paragraphs also. So here complete the summary, 2 words. Now scientific evidence found in exercise test show the human remains. Charcoal is my main word. Okay, charcoal. This was a first voyages into remote oceania. For one thing, radiocarbon datings of bones. Charcoal word is here, places them in early Lapita expansion. Now main question, yet that covering of many affected sites did not come from that area. Okay, the dash. For one thing, radiocarbon. Okay, for another, chemical makeup, the word is there. Chemical makeup of the flakes littering the site is also indicates that the rock wasn't local, means did not come from that area. So chemical places, for another the chemical makeup littering the sites indicate that rock was, the is also there. See this, the is also there, the rock wasn't. So I will just mark it here, rock. Okay, next one. So next one is we have got this, and next one covering. Okay, this, then examinations carried out on discovered at this site, examinations. Okay, so continuing with this same paragraph, it was imported from a large island, Papua New Guinea. This the spring, or a particularly intriguing clue comes from chemical test examinations carried out on the teeth, okay, or discovered at these sites. So they are talking throughout the things, they are talking about F8 site reveal that not everyone buried, there was a native living in the area. Several skeleton teased from ancient bones may also help. One puzzling question in this, did all Pacific Islanders spring from one source to another? Okay, DNA could identify the Lapita's nearest present days also we need to find. Okay, DNA teased from these ancient bones may help answer one of the most puzzling questions. From one source, outward migration from a single point. This represents the best opportunity we have had springs to find out who Lapita actually were, where they came from, and their closest today. Today is present days. So before present days, today R is given. So we can just write descendant. Nearest is closest. Nearest is closest. So same spelling, please write it. Descendants. Okay, now we have done this also, and coming to this short answer type question, no more than 3 words. What did Lapita travel in? What they crossed the oceans? Now Lapita again. Now again we have let the G paragraph and H paragraph and I paragraph also. Now in G paragraph, how we can find? See this, what did Lapita travel in? What they crossed the oceans. So in next paragraph, how did Lapita accomplish the ancient equivalent of moon landing many times over? No one has found one of their canoes, and which could reveal how canoes were sailed. Sailed means crossed the oceans. Lapita travel. So here they are talking about Lapita accomplished the ancient equivalent of a moon landing. How many times over? No one has found one of their canoes or rigging which could reveal how the canoes were sailed. Nor the oral histories and tradition of this any insight, for they myth long before they reach. Okay, so here in what did the Lapita travel in means how did they cross the, when they cross the ocean. So crossing is here, so canoes will come here. Next, in Irwin's view, now I have to find this word. What would Lapita have relied on to bring them fast back to the base? Irwin word I have to find. Irwin. Next paragraph. So Irwin is in the next part of this paragraph. Irwin's viewpoint. What would the Lapita have relied on to bring them fast back to the base? A professor of this person now he is giving, they are giving, they were dwelt passing thousands of years earlier mariners who worked there. Reaching Fiji as they did a century or so later meant crossing more than 500 miles of ocean, pressing on day blue void of the Pacific. What gave them courage to launch out on such a risky voyage? Okay, next paragraph we can read. The Lapita's thrust on into the Pacific was eastward against the prevailing trade winds. Irwin notes Irwin's viewpoint. What would the Lapita have relied? Relied means this thrust. Actually, this is trust, maybe trust, spelling is wrong. Relied on to bring them fast back to the base was eastward against the prevailing trade winds, Irwin notes, and have relied on to bring them fast to the base. Those nagging headwinds, he argues, may have been the key to their, means these winds are the key to their success. They could sail out for days into unknown. If they didn't find anything, they could turn about and catch a swift ride home on the trade. Again, trade wind is there. See this, they are just making, it's what made the whole thing work. So definitely trade wind, we can just write it. Now, which sea creatures would have been an indication of the Lapita where to find land? Sea creatures name, animal names will be there here. Once the three, so same paragraph, I will just find animal name, any, some islands presence, some of the most violent eruptions anywhere, planet, okay, Malaysia, region, any animal name was seafarers, thrilled, coconut twigs, tides, horizon, some broadcasts. So you have to find your answers like the which sits, volcanic region, aimed hundreds, nothing is there, no animal name is here, no, they are not talking about any animal. Okay, however, Lapita spread themselves a third of the next paragraph, we can read it. Oh my god, no, birds name are here, see this turtle is seafarers, sea birds and turtles will come here. Sea birds, three words we are allowed to write, so I will be just writing sea birds and turtles, these are three words. Now this is my second reading passage, memory and age. Here also paragraph name is there, and for this we have been given here MCQ question, and second is fill in the blanks also, okay, and third type of question is, so this is list, match the list of persons with their statements, okay. So I will start my statement with multiple choice questions. So here multiple choice question, what does the experiment of typist show in the passage? So I have to find this typist word, then I will just read it. So first paragraph is there, so I will be doing my homework along, because person's name is there, as you know we have this kind of question is also there, we have to find the person name, then of course we have to specifically just look at the person's name here. So I am not reading it loudly, so I am just doing my homework silently. Aging, mind undergoes aging body, younger monkeys, okay, chimps. So I am doing my homework for next memory test in human, memory, mental function deteriorate over time. Okay, now it's a young adulthood, okay, mental decline. Now I have done this. Now second paragraph, actually I am looking for this typist word, okay. So typist, second person name, it has come, brain of old and young people, matching photos of faces since blood flow, report, again reaction times of older and young subjects. Here they are comparing something, okay. Now there is no typist word in A paragraph and B paragraph. Let's move to C paragraph. So C paragraph, again Georgia Institute, okay, some person name is there, I think typist word, of call. Now I will start reading it. Very fast and accurate typist of college age with another group in their 60s. Since the reaction time is faster in younger people and most people's finger grow less nimble with age, younger typists might be expected to tap right along while the older one fumble. Both typed 60 words a minute. The older typists, it turned out, achieved their speed with cunning little strategies that made them far efficient. Means they are more experienced than younger. They made fewer fingers movement, saving a fraction of a second here and there. They also read ahead in the text. They can read. Okay. The neural networks involved in typing appear to have been reshaped to compensate for losses in motorcycle. Okay. So let's read the options. So what does the experiment of typist show in the passage? So experiment, the older, so they are doing experiment here. So like experiment, old people reading ability is superior reading ability. Okay, ahead in the text, they also read ahead in the text. So total old people reading ability is superior. So this superior kind of thing is not given. Losses of age is irreversible, this is not explained. Seasoned tactics made elders more efficient. Old people performed poorly in the driving test. So this is also typing. The neural networks involved in typing appear to have been reshaped to compensate for losses in motor skills or other age changes. They made fewer finger movements, saving a fraction of a second here and there. They also read ahead. Okay. Seasoned tactics, so they are just making tactics made elders more efficient. So everywhere, whatever the section they are talking about here, whether reading or skills and all, so they are more efficient. So I will just mark this. Now 15th, which is correct about rat experiment? Now I will find rat word here. So in D paragraph, let's find rat word is first. Okay. Which is correct about rat experiment? And now I have to read. Rat is kept in isolation with playmates or objects to interact with animals. Brain shrink. But if we put that rat, 11 other rats in a large cage, give them assortment of wheels, ladders and toys, we can show after 4 days significant differences in its brain, says Diamond. Now person name is there. Okay. Proliferating first appear in the visual association. After a month in the enriched environment, the whole verbal cortex has expanded and has its blood supply. Okay. Even in the enriched environment, rats get bored unless the toys are varied. Animals are just like we are. They need stimulation, says Diamond. Okay. Now they get bored if they are getting same toys for so many days. Different toys have a different effect. No, this is not exactly, this is wrong. Different toys have different effect. Not, it was not explained like that. Increase in both gauges. No, in fact they were talking shrink. Isolated rat's brain grows. New connection is also not there. Boring word was there, and complicated surroundings affect brain development. So this was given, so I will mark this. I will show you. So you can see this, I have shown you full paragraph and this, and 16th number I will be finding what can be concluded in a chess game. So chess game word I will find first and then I will read it. So the next part of this paragraph I am looking for chess word. So nothing is there in this paragraph. So next part of the paragraph, so I am doing my homework for marking person's name. Okay, memory word is also there. Okay, next paragraph F. So I am looking for chess game. Memory is different, roll of paper, their 50s, even memory begins as an event, some person name is there, semantic memory on a specific day. Okay, you have been learnt memory again. Okay, nothing is there. So let's move to F paragraph for chess. I am looking for chess game. 1000 high school graduates to see how they recall their algebra completed month before 50 years earlier. Each skill surprisingly person's grasp of this, no, nothing is there, they are talking about algebra kind of thing. Next paragraph. Now again person name who had several course Spanish couple of years, 60% vocabulary they learned, they are talking about vocabulary after 3 years long term. So 50 60, so here also no chess game is also not there. So you could say is so some person name is there, going to school, 20 years, the question and answers, especially team taking helps children. Children, so children word is here, see this, mental development word is here. Also teaches how their memory works. This may be one reason why according to broad range of studies people over 60, the better educated person is more likely they perform better in life test. Okay. A group of adult chess players were compared with a group of child experts at the game. Okay, so what is the question? What can be concluded in a chess game of children group? Okay, group of children, group of child experts in the test their ability to remember a random series of number, the adults as expected outscored the children. Means here also adults are superior, but when they ask remember the patterns of chess pieces arranged on a board, the children won. Okay, because they would played a lot of chess, their knowledge of chess was better organized than that of the adults. Their existing knowledge of chess served as a framework for new memory. Okay, let's read the answers, options I mean. Okay, they won a game with adults, chess game. They won the game with adults, they won a game with adults. Game with, no, their organization of chess is better. Yes, this they have told it, their organization of chess knowledge is better, but yes we can read it here also. Here they were saying, yeah, because okay, children won in the situation because they had played lot of chess, their knowledge of chess was better organized than that of adults, so their organization of chess knowledge is better. Yeah, I will just mark this. Let's read the C and D also. Their image memory is better than adults. I don't, image memory is better than adults. Are they talking about image memory? They used a different part of the brain when playing. No, nothing is given about it. So I will be going B only. Okay, now 17th number. What is the author's purpose of using vocabulary study at the end of the passage? So they have given the location, and what is the purpose of using vocabulary? Let's read it, last paragraph. So this is the last paragraph, I number paragraph, purpose of using vocabulary study at the end of the passage. Okay, let's read vocabulary word find here. First of all, I will be finding vocabulary word. Okay, does not 75, at least there is no disease or dementia may remain. Special knowledge is often organized by chunking if procedure A and B are always. Okay, you cooking, you build increasingly elaborate knowledge structures that you let this ability which is tied to experience is essence of expertise. Oh yeah, vocabulary is one such specialized, okay, vocabulary is one such specialized form of accurate knowledge. Research clearly shows that vocabulary improves with time. Yes, it is true. Retired professionals, especially teachers, journalists consistently score higher on test of vocabulary and general information than college students who are supposed to be in their mental prime. Okay, so options are certain people are sensitive to vocabularies. No, this is not given. Teachers and won by their experience. Yes, this is also possibility. Vocabulary memory as a crystallized intelligence is hard to decline as a intelligence. Old people use their special zone of the brain when they study, use their special zone of the brain when they study. Okay, so here vocabulary memory as a crystallized intelligence is hard to decline. Yes, improves with time. Retired professional and these teachers score high because general information than college who are supposed to be in their mental prime. So the mental prime are sensitive to vocabularies, teachers and professional, one by experience. So one is not there. Vocabulary memory is a crystallized, intelligent is hard to decline. So this we can option, because the purpose they are asking, purpose, so that we can just essence of expertise, which is tied to experience, is the essence of expertise. Build increasingly. So yeah, definitely as a crystallized intelligent is hard to decline. So this we have done. Now next question is complete the following summary, write answers. Okay, so this person name is there, it has been long known as one significant mental function. Okay, we know already this person's name and this word here. Let's start looking these mental function and this Dana foundation from the first A paragraph, because already we have done our homework. Memory test is there. No, in this paragraph nothing is relating to our information. Let's check C paragraph also. No. D paragraph, rat, they are talking about rat, and important mental function is here. Mental function is here. One of the most profoundly means known important mental function. Mental function is there. Deteriorates with age. Okay, one of the most important mental function is memory, notorious for its failure. Age, with age means deteriorates with age. So what we can write? We are free to write two words and one word. So memory notorious word we can just write it, because this is also given, it means this is one word. So we will be writing it. So I have written this word, same spelling, and here Dana word is Charles A. Dana Foundation recently spent this invested millions of dollars to test memory decline. Okay, to set up sensitive major memory loss. Okay, they use advanced technology, same as it is everything we have got, same sentences. Technology also given, neurochemical experiment ran, several cognitive is there, and is there, and experiment, instead of experiment they have given test. So I will be writing here psychology. So experiment blank is there and same word is there, see this. So I will be writing this word here. See, psychological I have written. Now next, Behre called one form, inverted comma is there, keep it in mind. Behre, this person name which describes factual knowledge. Okay, now this paragraph is done. Let's move to next paragraph. The second part of this paragraph is this. So we are looking for Behre. So Behre is here and inverted comma word. Occurrence in cues from the context. If we were around 1963, don't need to be reminded circumstances surrounding the movement that you heard JKF had been associated. The event is etched into epidemic memory, factual knowledge. Okay, so here also, so inverted commas are in next paragraph. See this. So here also they are still talking about Behre. This person is saying everything here. So when you forget a less vivid item like buying roll of paper, so you blame it. Aging memory, it's true that epidemic memory begins to decline when most people are in their 50. Okay, Behre called one form. So here in fill in the blanks, sometimes they do it, they will talk this first sentence at the end, at the last, and they will talk second sentence at the first. So change the, through repetition is also there. Every memory begins as an event. So what we are looking, Behre called one form which describe factual knowledge. Another one called dash contains events in time and space format. Okay, it is true that begins to decline when most people are in their in time space format. Okay, even memory says Behre again is here. Okay, Behre called one form dash, it means he is talking about one form which describe factual knowledge. repetition, certain knowledge is here, it means this is semantic memory will come here. Knowledge word, see this, which describes factual knowledge, semantic memory. Okay, next 21, which describe factual knowledge, another one we called contains events in time. Decline when most people are in their 50, it's never perfect. Okay, another one, it means it is true that this is one and this is second. On a specific day in the past somebody taught you that your 4 have been information, don't remember. So again this is also Hege started 2 or 4 information learned, it permanent part of your knowledge. So see this, describes factual, another one contains events in time and space format. So one is called this, second is this episodic memory. So nothing is matching, actually he is going to talk about this second 1000 candidate. So 1000 candidate is here, see this, I can see easily. Next paragraph, and some knowledge of 1000 candidate tested 1000 high school graduates to see how well they recall their algebra. It means he asks 1000 candidates some knowledge of algebra. Of course they have paraphrased the thing, not every time we will get the same words as it is before and after. Some could even remember it decades ago. So decades ago we are looking algebra. Some word is also here, had completed the course a month before, others as long as 50 years, means decades ago. Second, research of Spanish course, we know Spanish word was in next paragraph. In another study, second, research of Spanish course found at multiple courses who had several courses, multiple courses, participants could remember more than half of what courses in Spanish spread out couple of years, could recall decades, more than half of vocabulary. So vocabulary will come here, and the also you can write. Okay, the vocabulary you can write. Now next question, according to this person's name, if either you just find this person's name, or you just read and just take out the keywords, and then it will be easier to find it. Both way you can go. So I will just read it. Examine both young and old blood circulation of the brain. So young and old blood circulation of the brain while testing. So this was in, so young and aging memory test, aging word is here. So old and young kind of people they were talking about, and brain also it is given. So this person is saying Stanley Rappert. So let's find this Stanley Rappert. See this Stanley Rappert is there. So I will just mark it here, this E number. Okay, so it is easy to find like these questions. Aging is a significant link between physical and mental activity. See this aging word is given here in this paragraph, and here in this paragraph this person name is there. So I will be just marking it, this person is this, see this aging. So I will be just marking it here, B number. Okay, 26, some semantic memory of an event would not fade away after. Semantic memory we have just written in here, it is not, and semantic memory word. So you can see this here, semantic memory, just we have just done for another question, memory kind of word. So here who person is this, who is the writer over here? So they were talking about Behrik. So this paragraph was continuing with this Behrik, same Behrik is there. So I will be just writing this statement 26 with Behrik, means A will come. Okay, rat. So rat kind of rat was where, rat, yes, rat is in D paragraph. So here which so here they are talking about diamond, this person name. Okay, so here I will just mark here diamond means C. Okay, so this way this question is easy to do it. So this is reading passage 3, and please, if you have got some help, please subscribe, like and do positive comment on my channel. And if you have any problem in IELTS, then please text it here. Facial expression. Okay, here also paragraph name is there, and for this reading we have been given this type of question. Complete the summary. Okay, no more than 2 words. Second type of question we have here. Okay, which section contains the following information? And third type of question we have again, multiple choice question. Choose 2 letters from A to E. Okay, so I will start my questions according to the sequence. Okay, so 2 words, not more than 2 words. Okay, this person name I will find it, then definitely I will be looking for these words. This person name in the paragraph. Okay, is person name. I am looking for person name, and side by side I am doing my homework also. B paragraph. Yeah, mammals. So same A paragraph continuity. They are primary means of conveying social information among aliens. But also I am not trying to understand anything. I am just finding my word. Okay, I am looking for acums. That was I will just show it to you. Acum, involuntary. Humans connect facial expression to voluntary actions. Okay, micro expressions, phenomenon. Okay, the close link between emotion and expression. Okay, important things I am doing underline. Some expressions can be accurately interpreted even between members of different species. Anger and extreme. This for instance, disgust, fear. Okay, proportion, relatively, some, nothing is there. Also a person's eyes reveals much was they are feeling or what they are thinking. Blink rate can reveal how nervous or is at a person. This another person name is there. I am still looking for Ekman's study. Ekman. So next part of the paragraph is this: multi-channeled stress levels are revealed by blink rates. He supports his data. Relation between blink rates of presidential candidates, success in their races, techie claims, faster blinker, 1970 lost election. Okay, so next paragraph, Charles Darwin noted in his book the expression of emotions in man and animals. Okay, young and old age of different races. Okay, so anthropologists, mid-centuries, facial expression studies have conducted 1960. Polman is there. Ekman is there. Studies conducted in 1960 by Paul Ekman eventually supported Darwin's belief to a larger degree. Okay, now this is the paragraph we were looking for. Ekman work on facial expression had its starting point. Okay, so now study demonstrate that fear and surprise are persistently the result. Okay, we have to look for result. Contrary to the belief of Margaret Mead, facial expressions, emotion are culturally determined but universal across human cultures. The South 4 people of New Geneva were chosen. The study consisted of 189 adults, 130 children. Okay, we are looking for result. The study lived in less isolated lifestyle. Control group participants were told a story that described one particular emotion. They were shown 3 pictures. Okay, facial expression asked to match the pictures which express the story emotion. Okay, next paragraph. While isolated South 4 people could identify emotion with the same accuracy, non-isolated control group problems associated with the study, fear and surprise, were constantly. So here next part of this G paragraph, problems while the could identify. So this is the result. South 4 people could identify emotions with the same accuracies as the non-isolated control group. Problems associated with the study include that the fact both fear and surprise were constantly misidentified. Okay, see this, fear and surprise. Fear and surprise are means misidentified. Okay, made conclusion that some facial expression had something to do with certain facial expressions. Okay, the study concluded that certain facial expressions correspond to particular emotions that cannot be covered. Something to do, facial expressions word is already there, that have something to do with certain emotions. Okay, see this, certain word is there to get you confused. The study concluded that certain facial expression correspondence to particular emotions and cannot be covered. See this, have some facial expressions that something to do with certain emotions which is impossible to be covered despite of and okay. Covered regardless is despite of cultural background. So, I will be writing cultural background. Now, cultural background and whether the culture has been dash or to the mainstream. Okay. See this same every full paragraph they have included in the whether or not the culture has been isolated or exposed to the mainstream. This was given. So, this word will come exposed. Has been, the culture has been, so exposed to the and here isolated or exposed to the mainstream. Same, I can't show you the question and because it is on the same paragraph, isolated. So, these are the answers for this. Now, next type of question. Which section contains the following? You may use any letter more than once. Okay. We will try to find if something is coming, if something, any two information are coming in one paragraph. The difficulty identifying the actual meaning of facial expression, the difficulty, okay. The importance of culture on facial expression is initially described. Collected data for the research on relation between blink and success in elections. I know this location, election word was there and blink was also there. The features on the sociability of several facial expressions. An indicator to reflect one's extent of nervousness also I know where it was. The relation between emotion and emotion word also I know. Facial expressions. Okay. Let's go to find this word. I know election word was there and nervousness also I have marked somewhere. So, let's find the words I am looking for. Elections and blink and nervousness, I know where it was. Facial expression is everywhere. See this. Okay. So, different species is also there, differences. Blink is here. Yes. So, here nervous word is also here. Okay. Can reveal how nervous or ease that a person made. An indicator to reflect one's extent. So, here D I will just mark D, and election also in this paragraph. See this election word somewhere I have done, presidential election is also there. So, I will not be trying to read anything. So, election, blink and success in election. So, I will mark it D. So, two answers we have found it easily. Now, let us look. Difficulty identifying the actual meaning of facial expressions. Let us find it. Emotion, and let us find this emotion word also. Emotion word, where I have found it. Emotion. Okay, let us find it from A paragraph. Yeah, emotion is here. See this, somewhere I have just told you they are more often. Humans can adopt facial expression to read as a voluntary action. However, because expressions are closely tied to emotion, they are more often involuntary. So, let's read it thoroughly so that we can just match the meaning also. No, I don't want to read any. Relation between emotion and facial expression. See this, to read a voluntary action, however, because the expressions are closely tied. So, I will just mark it B number paragraph. Okay, this is B number. Now, any other thing? Facial expression features on several sociality who's trying avoid expressions. She finds might expression discuss phenomena, the close link between, yeah, emotion is, so I told you na, emotion can also work in order. The voluntary assuming is associated emotion. No, that is complete. Okay, C paragraph, anything is matching, or E paragraph. Let's find E also. Some expressions can be accurately interpreted between members of different species. Anger, extreme content being the primary examples. However difficult to familiar. limited range of facial features. No, nothing is there. Let's read a paragraph also. So here positions, so here I told you na, somewhere social information is there. Let's read it. Facial expression is one or more most position of the muscles in the skin. These movements convey the emotional state of the individual to observers. Facial expression are form of non-verbal communication. There are primary means of conveying social information among aliens, but also occur in most other facial expressions, and their significance in the perceiver can some extent vary between cultures with evidence. So culture also they are talking about, actually culture. The importance of culture and facial expression is initially described. They identify facial expressions and sociability. This is sociability, the features. Okay, so facial expression, animal species, facial expression and their significance in the to some very culture word is there. It means I will just mark it with this A paragraph. Okay, now only 36 is left, 33 is left. Identify difficulty, where it is finding difficulty word was also there. Difficulty can be accurately interpreted between different extreme kind of, however difficult to interpret even in familiar individuals, for instance. Okay, anything is matching the difficult actual meaning of facial expressions. Some expressions can be accurately interpreted even between members of different species, anger and this, however others are difficult to interpret even in familiar individuals. So yes, this is matching with this 33 number. Okay, now this is left, so can we just leave it? Sociability, I am not getting it. Sociability in another paragraph also, can you find it? Sociability word here, because we don't have too much time. Okay, so South Force. Now what about last paragraph? Now I will leave this question because I am not getting it. So I can mark anything. You can mark anything. You should not leave this question. Okay. So these two questions are there. No evidence. Okay. Ekman's theory, no evidence shows animals have their own facial expressions. The potential relation and the state of mind exists. Facial expressions are concerning different cultures. Different areas on face convey a certain state of mind. Different areas. Okay, according to the, so last paragraph is also left. Mind control men's facial, woman, so woman kind of thing is not there. Let's read the last paragraph is also left. Different areas, certain state of mind. Okay, this I am thinking because this kind of thing we have already read in any paragraph. I will mark this definitely. See, Ekman expressions found to be universally including those indicating. Okay, let's read. Which of the two following statements are true according to Ekman's theory? Okay, Ekman found to be including those indicating anger. So findings included those indicating anger, sadness, surprise, has a definite social component. See, social word was features on the, so this also we can come. So I will just mark H because social word first time has a definite component such as shame, pride, finding on contempt are less clear, though it is there is at least some preliminary evidence that this emotion and its expression are universally recognized. This may suggest that facial expression are largely related to mind. So here options are mind word is also here, so definitely it will come, and each part on the face can express specific emotions concerning different culture, different areas on a certain state of mind. This also I will be leaving it actually. Certain state of less clear, some peculiar emotion. Now time is up. Now I don't know the last answer. B I will just mark. and cultures, they were talking about culture, so I will mark this also. At the end I will tell you the answer also. Let me check my answers.